There's lots of talk these days about so-called day case hip replacement surgery. You come in on the day of surgery and within a few hours you're going home again. What could be simpler? Well, if I was going to have a hip replacement, the last place I'd want to be within a few hours of major surgery is back at home again. I'd want to be in a hospital surrounded by people who can look after me and take care of me in those first few days after the operation. Let me tell you why. Surgery is often more art than science, a complex shifting mix of physical, psychological and emotional factors. And that's just the surgeon. When I first started as a consultant, I thought I knew it all. But it didn't take me long to find out that I was at the beginning of a long journey of self-discovery. Fortunately, early on in my career, a wise physiotherapist sat me down and told me a few home truths about surgery, patients and how they recover. I've never forgotten those lessons that Pat taught me all those years ago. Most of us who are about to undergo surgery are on a roller coaster of emotions. We're tired, we're stressed, we're hoping for the best, and we know it needs to be done to get to where we want to be, but that doesn't make it any easier. If you're working, you've probably kept going to the last minute, getting everything tidied up before you come into hospital. If you don't have much support at home, you've probably negotiated with friends and relatives to look after you when you get home from hospital. It's all very stressful, and sooner or later it's going to catch up with you. What Pat told me all those years ago was that it's entirely normal to feel tired, emotional and worried about how you're going to be after your operation. She said that the best way to deal with this was to get plenty of rest. Lie down as often as you want to. Don't feel too worried about doing all the exercises you have to do religiously. Just do them when you feel like them. Plenty of rest gets you emotionally fit again and ready to face the world when you've recovered from your surgery. You'll probably come across lots of people who tell you that by now they were doing this, that or the other after their hip replacement. Don't listen to them. It's not a competition. Take things at your own pace. In my experience, it's not at all uncommon for people to feel a bit flat after surgery. It usually hits you the second day. The first day, you're euphoric that you've recovered from the operation, that all has hopefully gone well. But by day 2, everything catches up with you. It's like a slow car crash. That's why I think it's important to be in hospital for that critical second day. Everybody anticipates this, the nurses, the physiotherapists and me, and we help you get through that day. It doesn't last very long at all, and usually by the next day you're ready to go home to face the world again and get on with your rehabilitation. Just remember, hip replacement surgery is one of the most successful operations ever. Over 100,000 people a year in the UK have a hip replacement, and the vast majority of them get back to their lives again within a few weeks of surgery. Very quickly you'll be looking the world in the eye again, walking independently and getting on with life. I hope you found that helpful. If you'd like to know more about hip surgery and the effects of hip replacement, please get in touch. The details will follow at the end of this. If you like the channel, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'm Jeremy Latham and I'm the hip surgeon.